If you are an entrepreneur and your partner has children, the most important day in your relationship is coming up this weekend. Let me explain. If you're an entrepreneur and your partner has children, any children, even if they're not your children, this coming Sunday is Mother's Day, and it is the most important day in your relationship because often Mother's Day carries huge expectations with it. It's one day devoted to a role that is often the most thankless job on the planet. When we think about the role of mother, we're talking about a person who devotes countless time, energy, money, resources, relationships into raising our children. And when we think about what that role looks like, it's really easy to see the things that she's doing day to day to get the kids from where they're going or who they're going into. But what we don't see is the invisible role or workload that motherhood takes. We don't see all of the doctor's appointments that we're getting scheduled, or arranging all the carpools, tracking when we're running out of cereal or running low on toilet paper. We don't really notice the brain power that goes into wondering, like, my kid seemed a little off. Is everything okay at school? Or they don't seem to quite be getting it. Are they on track with their development? This is the invisible workload of motherhood that sets us up for huge expectations on Mother's Day. How could one day possibly reflect all of the gratitude that we can have for women that are in this role? And so with those huge expectations on the day comes the potential for disappointment, because everything that exists in the gap between expectation and reality is disappointment. In fact, the cheating website Ashley Madison reports that the day after Mother's Day is their #1 busiest day for women joining the platform. They say that they believe it's out of a sense of revenge, but I don't think that they're seeking revenge. I think that they're seeking appreciation. If a woman feels unsupported, unnoticed, uncelebrated on a day as big as Mother's Day, it can, of course, leave her feeling unappreciated. And so I've come up with a list of 5 strategies to help make sure that you and your partner have a really rewarding, celebrated day on Mother's Day, so that she's not disappointed and you're not in the doghouse. So tip number 1, go ahead and ask her. It's okay if you can't read her mind, and it's better to ask her what she wants and take a guess and show up with an electronic device that she didn't really want and make you both feel unseen. And so you can ask her a question, and it might go something like this. Hey, honey, I really want to make sure you have a great day on Mother's Day. So I want you to imagine we're going to bed on Sunday night. It's been a full day and we're laying down together and we're talking about the day. What has to have happened on that day in order for you to feel totally celebrated, totally appreciated, and totally respected? And then listen for her response. Step number 2, get a card that really resonates, a card that reflects the two of you, and then take some time to write a heartfelt letter. Many of my clients report that they just really want to be seen. They want to be thanked for teaching their kids how to read, or all of the time that they take getting kids to practice or to and from school. So if you can think about the impact that you see your partner make on her kids, on the family, on you, and speak into that in letter form, it makes a great token for her to refer back to on days that she might not be feeling so appreciated. So really put some extra time into that card or letter this week or this year. Strategy number 3, create time to make sure that she's reconnecting to her old self, her true sense of self outside of just being a mother. Now, that might not happen exactly on Mother's Day, but if you can make sure that you know that her growth and her fulfillment is a priority to you, or that your growth and fulfillment as a couple is important to you, it will help her feel a little less out of just being a mom mode and into more of a woman mode, or more of a fulfilled person mode. So that might be cooking classes together. It might be comedy classes together. Or if your relationship is feeling a little more challenged, I happen to be offering a course for entrepreneurial couples that explores the best kept secrets of thriving entrepreneurial couples. And so if you're interested in that, you can click the link below. That might be a great gift. Strategy number 4 is to really put some thought into her gift. Think about what lights her up. And it might not be a physical token. It doesn't have to necessarily be jewelry or pottery or art or flowers or whatever her jam is. But think about the experiences or the times that really light her up or put a tear in her eye or a lump in her throat. What is she doing? Are there experiences or tokens that you can get that reflect that piece of her? And of course, and this one actually might be the most important, Mother's Day actually begins Saturday night. So on Saturday evening, before you go to bed, if you can make sure that the house is clean, dishes are out of the sink, laundry's kind of out of sight, out of mind, so that she's waking up on Sunday in a peaceful, relaxing environment, you're going to set the whole family up for better success. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. Again, if you're interested in my course, feel free to click the link below, and I'll see you soon.